So now you're going to have to spend a little time on you, yourself, in healing from this. And you may even wonder if ever there will be a day where you will truly feel happy again. So I'm going to try and break it down how you can get there. Because it's a pain that most people can't understand unless it were to happen to them. And in fact, in and of itself, it's just unbearably unbelievable. So you're going to be in this kind of state of shock. But when you dig yourself out and you start to dust off them dreams, that's true power. So I agree with you, it's one of the hardest things that you're ever going to have to come to terms with. Is that within all of that pain, where sometimes it's going to feel relentless and empty and vacant, it truly is a shame. And it's very sad what's taken place here. But the realization is the first step, is that you're actually not missing anything besides your own self, and you made your relationship to them. And at least for yourself, they mattered to you. So when they've proven multiple times in reverse of that, and especially when it's been in a life-threatening way, and yet their cold and calculated moves seemed as if they were pumping themselves up as if you weren't even there. So you may doubt your own safety and your safety net, and for very important reasons. If they caught you off your guard, they could have landed you for dead. And so all of them provisions from the attacks that God did might amplify your faith in the Lord in many, many manifolds. But you're realizing just how conditioned you've become, tailor-made and prepared for the next setup of attack and the next trap. So it's going to create this very uneasiness inside of yourself where it's going to be really hard to relax. But don't you worry, there's a lot to work on from here. All the parts of the missiles we're going to build with. So I hope to encourage and support you out here. And for those of you hurting in this fashion, still having that fight within you that you just didn't want to just survive. You wanted to truly thrive and get to live in your power. So they may have gotten away with a lot this far, but you succeeding here is going to hurt them more, which is why I encourage you to succeed. Because you're going to learn gratitude very quickly when you're placed in these ways, and step by step, you're going to be rebuilding who you are. Gratitude for the ways that you were forced to have to move. So try to be grateful with what's in front of you, regardless of what you've been having to face up with.